Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Take?
Kabila went on that path and he was right. This gazette in Nyama dated 10th December 2020.
Yeah.
And as Kabila indicated, the only requirement there, which is stipulated by the Constitution, is it 69.3 or
63.9?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was transposition you were friend
Transposition.
error.
Transpositional error.
My commit error is here. Let me change. Does it take away the essence of the point I'm making?
No.
Anyway, Kwame, the point really is that is what is required relative to presidential election outcome. Parliamentary, no gazette constituency by constituency with the figures. And this matter was settled.
So presidential doesn't come with figures?
No, at all. It was settled at the Supreme Court July 2008. Rojo Metal Nunu, squadron leaders, so ne Kofi Potofi. War rate now were filing against EC. Now will demand the EC and publish all the polling stations, constituency results of the presidential elections. And then Enyadama EC need declaration of presidential president-elect instrument was invalid. CI 49. This matter went on from 2005 to July 2008. I have the Supreme Court verdict here. They decided that relative to presidential elections, all what is required is just what Afarijan did, issuing a declaration of president-elect instrument.
That's it.
That's it.
It doesn't come with any figures.
All those figures doesn't come with it. Yes, you have a copy here. That matter is settled. Then you are going there with your pin sheets and constituency collation, regional collation, and the national one. On a day, some court. But you cannot go seeking the invalidity of that declaration on basis there. Police station results in the constituency results in the one. I mean, just forget it. What's in there? Independent forensic auditing.
Only a former President Mahama.
What animal is that?
What do you mean?
What animal is that?
What animal
in
is
the face of the law and the Constitution and any other statute?
Who will appoint that independent forensic auditor?
See, only the Supreme Court. Assume me the Echo Court. He make who case. He show who pin sheets and all those things. Now it's occasioned though the Supreme Court order auditor. They can do that.
As they did in the case of KPMG.
But it means it's post and KPMG in Krano. The audit was relative to the number of pin sheets. Ne NPP sawadaba. There was a dispute.
Yes.
Over the number and how it had been dealt with. The KPMG did not go into the details of seeing that whether figure was correct or not correct. But those things could come up in the course of the proceedings at the appropriate forum.
That's right.
If the Supreme Court is so minded, the AMPA, or the other independent auditor, a forensic auditor, it may happen. And my word here, the operative word is may. But you cannot demand ahead of going to court, Kwame, if a forensic audit, one and only the auditing, one over point the auditor.
Maybe I want one party, but how do you know?
But that was why you take to court.
Do that and go to court.
Yeah, so do that and take that to court.
On what strength?
First of all, it's non-point trust one, so it's obvious that you are not asking the EC to do that independent job. So who is going to appoint who to do what, where and when,
for what?
Intimasa. So I don't get it. Somebody is putting what can the cart before the horse or something. Strictly speaking, Munya Mosamu all the pin sheets. And I'm happy when I hear that. On the police station level, constituency collation level, regional, national. National put no national where you
that was fine.
Kwame, if you have all this, look, there's no big deal at all. No panic. Put them together. Proceed to court. Of course, they have 21 days. Until they can go to court. I'm not saying that Chinanapa won't go court. I'll be very unfair to them if I'm not honest about it. After MPP, called 28 December 2012. They also set up a team. Sabakaya, wa salam down ho baby a police for be krane was a ibimuko invade. Sakwame Kaya.
Yeah.
Headed by Dr. Bao.
Obeye basabasabi wo. So it took them some time. Kwamna, and it's true, before that, to the first day of the declaration, there was some little rowdy scene war Obra FM.
Obra Sports.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making there. I'm not saying that it's on the same scale like we are seeing. What we are seeing today, apparently, there's a certain official endorsement that's from the party of what they call nationwide demonstrations.
Yeah.
I'm not sure 2012 was on the same scale, but admittedly, no, there were some protests in the streets also only due to even some disturbances. Bimbo cars was smashed. Journalists were beaten. Yes, on a making.
Now, Sabakaya, the only scene painful to
but that's why I say it's not on the same scale in terms of sequence, in terms of scope. But admittedly, there was some violent protest, indignation shown in the streets are not yet lawful.
I agree.
Yeah. And then it's on a wider scale, and it appears there it has sanctioned the official sanctions of the party. So there are extensions. Kwame, Martin Simbi, and I'm a demo professional. I demo all my life. I say I'm retirement.
You just say old man.
Yes, Kabio. The only place I mean your old man. What doubt? What test? But the protest is still there. But that's a joke.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay. For instance, the first day of declaration, and Yamane all rank and file walk out to the streets. There's an element of spontaneity, and I'm prepared to concede that spontaneous element in our human character, in how we react to things that negatively impact on us. And we must be realistic there. Admit there, but if over a period it keeps happening, that element of spontaneity no longer an excuse.
It becomes
in the
deliberate.
face of the law. Yeah, well, Public Order Act. I'm told police for issue statement beyond it.
Yes.
Look, if be a demonstration, whether against the election declaration or any other thing, go through what the Public Order Act are prescribed. Might today be more kind of Public Order Act in the unconstitutional. There's such a school of thought. But in that act of parliament, it came out of a court case, NPP versus IGP. I mean, I am was short memories. Previously, the police were total right to tell us they ain't to me and it became a subculture. Consistently, now I stopping here. Consistently from the PNDC time, even constitutional time. It was on that basis that the IGP, MPP versus IGP case went to court. And I think Akufo-Addo and Alajete them were part of it. What the restrictions to police behavior do? It's not a question of seeking permission. It's a question of giving you notice within 5 days notice. 5 days notice no cry them out. Let's say foot there into me. I'm not crying saying no abuse. My end out there court. First and then to walk court, what ex-party, why an ex-party on the blind side. I think recently court decided that no, do it on notice. It is anarchist to say there we should make it free for all. Then sorry, but that be a demo. I don't need the police in. I don't need to give notice. Even the parliamentary act no crash is useless. Throw it away. Free for all. Can you imagine what will happen?
Chaos.
I mean, people will block roads and things. It be our way called baby, church mercy, an echo hospital. But because we were freedom to demonstrate an assembly, my block roads, me a demonstration. You can't have this in a law-governed society. So even if there are still lingering problems with the Public Order Act now, the call for its effectiveness is not to throw it away. That's anarchy. It's a call for anarchy, and it should not be entertained. Now, there's another thing, Kwame Marty.
Why?
The architecture where you see from police station, we call it pinches and what's what they call consistency level. I'm not making a mistake. I can't say.
Polling station declaration results now. Pink sheet.
What they call consistency
collation center.
Yes, Ufiwa. No, regional. Was previously no. Actually, there was no regional coalition center.
No,
there was, but not for regional direction.
Yes.
Not for regional.
Yes.
If you read the Supreme Court election petition, Afarijan indicated that.
Yes.
But not the coalition
on the
coalition center. The argument is being made there. This regional coalition center are a part of the problem and challenge. I mean, my difficulty with that assertion there. Regional coalition, what was it based on?
Based on the constituency coalition.
Constituency and then the polling center.
Which was
based on the polling station.
And which had the signatures of
all the agents.
So what's the big deal? Now, other argument, no, IPAC did not take part in the CI 127. My checks show that that's true. That's factual.
Yeah.
It didn't go to IPAC. Kabila, you know. But it was sent first to the Attorney General's Department, from there to Parliament. That is the Subsidiary Legislation Committee, headed by Dr. Ini.
Dominic, yeah.
Now, when that thing goes to Parliament, you can't tell me the party representatives in Parliament were not aware. So yes, whilst you can fault there, IPAC did not have much role in it, or did not have any role at all in it. And I'm checking whether precedents be to support that. But factually, yes, IPAC can take part in that. But it went to Parliament where the party representatives were. And the committee that dealt with it was chaired by a minority person, former Deputy Attorney General.
Yes. Dominic?
Yes. Yeah. So I don't see a fatal error or a fatal deficit or defect. I mean, I don't see it. So for anybody, if you balance the regional summary needs based on Inyamofi constituency, my sign. And don't forget, police station results are announced openly too.
Yeah.
And
in the presence of the
media.
Pasted. So if you consider all these factors relative to the fact that IPAC did not play a role, or regional coalition center did not exist previously, you cannot jump to the conclusion that that is such a fatal deficit or defect, so that it takes away the integrity of the figures that went to the strong room, that is the EC level. You can't do that at all. It is an unsustainable argument, but people are making it.
But they say they want to cross-check at the regional level too.
Not regional levels. Why a coalition sheets now? One signer.
No, the agents are there.
Fine. Because all the 16 regions.
I have them here.
All the 16 regions signed. Because signed
by the agents.
The Mosi Eastern region.
And a Volta.
Yeah, make MPP and sign Volta.
And NDC and sign
I think Northeastern.
Eastern, I mean.
Eastern, yeah, and another region. But that's at the point of the declaration. Let the march time is, But look, election petition case, it kind of there was an issue of presiding members, the absence of their signatures. And then the petitioners tried to cash on that because of a constitutional requirement. Atuguba and the other judges, some of them.
Atuguba GSC?
Yes.
Okay.
What's in it? The argument was that yes, this is a constitutional requirement.
Shall was interpreted as may.
Yes, but
shall was interpreted as may.
Even in the absence of the presiding officer's signature, the party agents, their signatures were there. But we had suggested the party agents near exalted observers, Abakaya, virtually downplaying their constitutional significance. They rejected it.
Yeah.
And I think rightly so. It is in the same article, is it 49 or so? 49. There, the presiding officer and the party agents, all had some constitutional significance relative to counting of the and signing of the things. The petitioners lost.
Article 49 too.
Yeah, the petitioners lost the battle on that, and now so it's established. They say sign
3.
and sign Kwame. the validity of the thing is not taken away.
Yeah. Interestingly, many Dr. Sribo Kweku didn't come on this thing. And Okache say, well, Emrano Momukwain Electoral Commission. There, whether you sign or not, they will go ahead and declare.
If you want to go and challenge it.
And that if after they declare you have problems, you go to
and
court.
challenge it.
Exactly.
So they are bound by law.
Yes.
But on a light note, this one says, tell Kweku Baako, the NDC have learnt a lot from the free SHS policy. John Mahama will practice green track with Nanado. 1 week President John, following week Nanado. That's all that will happen.
Fine.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.